The interior of the Metropolitan Line tube train is bathed in yellow light. This is first apparent as the train pulls into the station, when one can see the yellowness through the windows, contrasting with the cold light of the platform. Once inside the carriage, the eye becomes accustomed quickly to this artificial light, and the brain soon adjusts, so things look more natural again. The 8 open carriages, filled with glass screens, refracts the warm light into turquoise, but the vanishing point seems mysterious, always beyond one's grasp. An infinity glowing in the distance. When sketching, the phone was held at an angle, so that the horizon of the tube landscape was at its widest, and a square format used. This sloping composition also added some dynamism to the image, and enabled more figures and heads to be fitted in. The yellowness is difficult to express, but in 2018 a simple square sketch was printed and kept on the living room wall. The following year I wanted to make something large to exploit the space in the Islington Arts Factory's main gallery. The yellow print, turned on its end, became a diamond shape, and I began experimenting using colour dot matrix printers to make an image. An accidental print was produced, reminiscent of a seascape, which became the inspiration for the picture.
This is such an exciting use of the space here at Islington Arts Factory because we have 2 levels to our gallery. This is converted church space, as you can see. So on the lower level here we have our white painted walls, and then as you look up we have the architectural features that reveal themselves.
I love those features
very much. They're gorgeous,
much.
Aren't they?
Yes.
And what Martin has done is kind of draw our attention to that the upper space there by this overlap. So when you walk into the gallery, your eye is trained around the space by these wonderful diagonals and diamonds and the triangle. So he's worked really in a very exciting way with his grids, breaking the grids with this dynamic form, and I love that reflection there. I think it's quite profound.
That's good.
Yeah.
What message do you think this exhibition sends to you, or evokes in the viewer?
That's a really good question. I mean, I've been aware of his process for some time, so I know about his routines. I think a regimented routine obviously is very important to Martin. So on the one hand, 50% of his practice is that ritual of going onto the train, for instance, and drawing, and that kind of time frame. He's very specific about that with time and date. And we have other images that he's accrued, but 50% is exactly how it's presented and how he works all of the images in here. And, for instance, we have prints in the frames. It's not the original drawing, it's a print. And then we've got prints that have been blown up. They've been they've been very much developed in different ways. So I think all of that is a really important part of it. I think you're going to have to ask the artist and see what he says.